do you think in terms of this idea of transparency in government and whether it can really be achieved? So what do you think in terms of what it has awakened in America in terms of what you see? Not saying that you agree with the Tea Party or making political statements about that, but isn't there an awakening here that is actually a good thing?
There's alarm, there's worry, but awakening implies that there's a real conception of what he's doing that is bad. And there is at a very broad level. Well, he's growing government, he's taking away our freedoms, he's spending money. But if you take one thing, take Obamacare, which is immensely unpopular and is really kind of the centerpiece of everything that people don't like about Obama. But if you look at how the individual elements of it poll, it is frightening how popular they are. If you take, for instance, forcing health insurance companies to accept people with pre-existing conditions and not charge them more money, which is really just the equivalent of saying to car insurance people, you have to accept a 3-time drunk driver and you can't charge more. I mean, it's really one of the most corrupt, immoral, destructive parts of Obamacare. That polls at something like 75% popularity, which shows that American people, while they see a general trend they don't like, they don't have a real conception of what's wrong with it and where they want to go. And that is why now is the time when they're worried about this, that you really need an intellectual understanding to be conveyed about what is the proper role of government. And once you have that, I mean, you take the issue of transparency. I think this is a brilliant example. Transparency is important, but way more important is, I mean, the Constitution doesn't say we need a transparent government. It says we need a limited government of delegated powers and objective processes. And that's what has been thrown overboard. But if you take that seriously, it's true. Obamacare is unconstitutional. But so is Medicare, so is Social Security, so is welfare, so is much of the regulatory state. And all of that, if we're really going to take seriously what is going wrong today and move in a better direction, we have to start thinking about, is this legitimate? And I think it's not.